Hello, I'm Randy Friedlander from Cognitive Consulting Services, and welcome to this video presentation on how to excel at business-to-business account management. In this video, you will learn how to enhance customer loyalty and expand the account relationship. The next 11 minutes will help you greatly increase sales and fend off your competitors. The secret to success is customer loyalty. The framework you're going to see in this video will help you enhance customer loyalty by making your relationship more valuable to them. Business-to-business account relationships are like any other relationships. They have a beginning, a middle, and an end. You may be on top today, but someday they won't need your company's help anymore. So, what does success look like? Your job as account manager is to make the relationship be as valuable as possible and last as long as possible. That area under the curve, that's what is known as the revenue stream. Why is this important? Your company's key accounts may contribute up to 70% of its revenues and profits. Selling to existing customers for most companies is the #1 most untapped opportunity. Here's what they see as important in their repeat purchase decisions. Research shows that the human part of the relationship, specifically the sales experience and the customer service, are what matter the most. Product features and price, not as much. So here are the 6 steps to really excelling at account management. Number 1, understand their point of view, what the business world looks like to them. Number 2, learn their needs and what success looks like to them. Number 3, spend time to really get to know the people involved in what your company does. Number 4, most importantly, make sure your company delivers the results that they care about. Number 5, it's not just important to say you care about the customer's success, but also behave like you care. And number 6, monitor the competition, who may be either active in the account now or threatening to be. Step number 1, understand their point of view. You need to collect everything you can to learn about their company. How profitable are they? What difficulties do they face? In what growth areas are they investing? How does your company's products or services create value for them? Use online tools and your professional network to identify the customer contacts that you don't know and should meet. Start to connect and establish new relationships outside your normal day-to-day contacts. Keep asking questions to expand your understanding. You may be surprised to learn that buyers don't care that much about what your company does or makes. Studies show that far and away the #1 thing buyers care about is using their company's money wisely and not wasting it. Does the customer obtain greater value from your company than they would from your competitor? Can you measure those savings? And how sustainable is that advantage? The answers to these questions are super important. Okay, so we know that the customer wants to use their money wisely. Your job is to help them find a way to do that. Whether it's your company's solution or something else, you want to be the one helping them to get it. Don't try to force fit your company's products or services and hope they will do. Put on your detective hat and help them overcome the obstacles to achieving their goals. That takes us to step number 2, learn their needs. How? By asking questions of different contacts within the customer's company. Here's an analogy. Think back on a time when you were considering buying something big, like a house or a car. The salesperson might have asked you about how you drive, your usual number of passengers, your need for cargo space, and so on. They were trying to help you make the best buying decision. Now use that as inspiration to ask your contacts. What would they consider excellent service from a supplier? What problems are they relying on your company to solve? How does what you do help them to be profitable? How does what you do support or impact their business? Keep in mind that step 2, learn their needs, isn't a step at all. You should never stop learning about their needs. Next, step number 3, get to really know them. By now, you should know what their organization chart looks like, who the key decision makers are, and who reports to them. Likewise, strive to know the what, where, and why of their business and their industry. What you learn here will help you strengthen your competitive advantages. The org chart will also indicate those contacts you ought to meet but haven't yet. You should make that a priority because what you learn from those other points of view can make you more valuable to the customer. The better you know the customer, the more you can tailor your product or service to create even more value. Work to grow your network inside their organization. Make connections with people outside your routine contacts. Here's why. This can lead to new opportunities. Because your company is a known and trusted supplier, these people may share new problems and opportunities with you. They can alert you to changes on the horizon, changes that could impact your business. What's more, these other connections can be a great source of referrals, both internally and to other new customers. Now it's time you put together an account plan. What's an account plan? Think of it as an account owner's manual. In it, you gather everything you know about the customer organization, their needs, what they buy, who they buy from, how they make buying decisions, and all of the opportunities you hope to capture. For the really important opportunities, you should prepare a capture plan outlining your strategy to win. Step number 4 is the most important of all. Deliver results. If your company doesn't, the customer will find someone else who will. It's important that they view your results as successful by whatever measure or metric that they follow. It might involve coming in under budget, finishing on schedule, or minimizing downtime. Maybe it involves the customer's customer. Whichever it is, make sure they see good value for money, that they spent their money wisely. Do you know why business customers leave their suppliers? Here are the 3 top reasons. Reason number 1, the supplier fails to consistently deliver results. Number 2, the customer loses trust in the supplier's ability to deliver results. And number 3, what the supplier provides is no longer needed. If you are keeping track of the results that matter, you shouldn't have to worry too much about numbers 1 and 2. Step number 5 is behave like you care. This one is simple. Strive to make their every interaction with your company a positive one. Is someone upset? Respond promptly and take it seriously. Did they ask for something and it's taking a while to do? Let them know you're working on it and when you expect that they will receive it. Treat them the way they want to be treated. Help first, profit second. Be a helpful resource and don't give the customer the impression that they're being nickeled and dimed. Always give them good value for money. For a relationship to last, loyalty must be continually earned. You need to beware that your behavior can undermine loyalty without you realizing it. Sometimes behavior speaks so loudly the customer cannot hear what you are saying. On the left are a few examples of behaviors that build trust, and on the right are behaviors that diminish trust. Like I said before, strive to make their every interaction with your company a positive one, no matter how routine it may be. Now that you've built a better understanding of the customer, consider for a moment what it's like for them to do business with your company. Do they get impatient with your proposal process? Do they have trouble processing your invoices? When you find these little points of friction you create with the customer, do what you can to fix them. Step 6 is monitor your competition. Even if you are doing a great job serving the customer, it pays to know who else they may be talking with. You should know or find out what your competitors are up to in this account. What do they do, and how is it different from your company's work with the customer? Assess the potential threat and be prepared. The competitor may be scheming to somehow steal the account from you. Now that you know the 6 steps to excel at account management, how do you measure the customer's loyalty to you as a supplier? There's this thing called the loyalty ladder. Each step up the ladder is a higher level of loyalty. The bottom rung is generally satisfied. A satisfied customer is not necessarily loyal. Customer satisfaction is the lowest form of loyalty. Customer satisfaction surveys may not tell you whether a customer will buy from you again. You need to seek higher levels of loyalty, and for that you need feedback. Does the customer show an interest in other ways you can help them to grow the relationship? Do they provide reviews and testimonials to your good service? Each step up the ladder represents a stronger, more valuable relationship. Use the loyalty ladder to gauge where you stand with each customer. Make sure it reflects the consensus of multiple customer contacts, not just your day-to-day relationships. In closing, don't think of yourself as an account manager. You want to be viewed as a customer success manager. Their success is your success. So now you know how to excel at business-to-business account management. It's time to put these ideas into action. Have the coworkers that also serve this customer work with you. If you need advice or help, contact me. Thank you for your attention and interest, and I wish you the very best of luck.